Hi, I'm Marie Elizabeth Molly, and this is Relationship Alchemy. Today we're talking about why me time matters in a relationship. Me time matters in a relationship because if you don't take time for yourself, you're going to be bringing your raggedest self to your relationship. Even if you're extroverted, even if you need to be around other people to recharge, there's still some kinds of recharging that are really best done alone. Why? Because you practice putting yourself first, which goes against every religious tenet and probably social conditioning we all have. However, the little known secret is that when you put yourself first, meaning not be a selfish princess, but rather making sure you fill your own cup before you go to the people you love so that you're not pulling on them to fill you up in ways that you should have handled yourself. That's what I mean by putting yourself first. When you do that, number one, you teach yourself that you matter. So any voice inside of you that is self-sacrificing or tends toward being a martyr, you can get over that voice by teaching yourself that you matter by putting your well-being first. Second, you show others how to love you better. When your family and loved ones see you putting yourself first, when they see you prioritizing activities that feel good, that make you show up more powerfully and more clear, that gives permission to others to do the same. So it's good for everyone. So in this way, if you have any kind of voice that feels it's selfish to take time for yourself, it's selfish to do something for you when somebody else still needs something for you. If any of that is going on, you can think of it as a generous act. You're showing them how to love you better and how to love themselves better. And the third piece is you bring more energy and focus to your loved ones when your cup is actually full. Lisa Nichols, who's a motivational speaker, said it best. She said, keep your own cup full so that you can love from the overflow. You love others from the saucer, but many of us have a habit of loving others from the cup and winding up empty and resentful and overloaded and exhausted. We did that. It's not their fault. People and the world will always ask of you your energy, your time, your commitment, your focus, and the only person who knows how much of that to give and when you need to replenish is you. Because this is another thing I see is we start to blame, we get resentful, and then we start to blame other people for needing stuff. It's not their fault. You just taught them to ask you for a lot of things because your boundaries sucked. And so my invitation to you is to create better boundaries, learn to resource yourself first so that you can bring your filled up, juicy, overflowing saucer love to the people who matter most. It can be challenging to turn the ship around. The first step is to look at where in your life do you feel depleted? What activities in your day drain you? See if you can hand any of them off. Some of them you won't be able to hand off. You are the only person who can do them. And in that case, you need to change your mindset for them not to be draining. You need to reframe it somehow as a choice you're making so that you get less drained. We can't only do what we want to do all the time. Sometimes we got to do stuff like pay the bills or do the groceries, but maybe some of that we can hand off. Depending on your life situation, you might be able to hand some of that off and thereby have more time to do the things that feel good, that fill you up. So that's the first step, is see where the leaks are, plug the leaks, either by handing off the task or by reframing your attitude about it, and then see where you can build in rejuvenating things. Activities that you love, that fill you up. Even if it's 3 minutes, dancing to a song that you enjoy. I'm not talking about becoming a bliss ninny and spending 8 hours a day in ecstatic dance class. I'm talking about prioritizing activities that fill you up, that feel good, making sure that your vessel, your body is running well because you're feeding it and you're sleeping and you're moving and you're getting some daylight on your skin. The basics. Do not fall into the habit that so many of us fall into, including me when I'm not paying attention, of saying, oh, I'll get to my stuff once all of these other things are done. I'm inviting you to flip that on its head. Get yourself feeling juiced up and resourced and feeling great first, and then tackle your to-do list. Then do all the things for everyone else. It's going to feel better while you're doing it. It's going to feel better to them to receive it. And you'll feel better by the end of the day because you will have been loving from the saucer instead of your cup. Today, we've been talking about why me time matters in relationships. I'm Marie Elizabeth Mali, your relationship transformation expert. And remember, a great relationship starts with you.